Hi, how's it going? It's me, Steve Sanchez, and again, um, I'm working my les bangs. I hope you enjoy the change. My bangs have been working on their feet all week, so I decided to give them a break and wear them down. So I hope that I don't know. I always feel like, regardless of how I wear my hair, I look like such a lesbian. Like I feel like I'm like super like Liza Minnelli with these bangs. I feel like I look like Janet from Three's Company. Um, but we'll see. Anyways, it is 4:02 in the evening or afternoon, and I surprisingly have like the evening off. I've already worked out shoulders, and I train clients today, and I kind of don't know what to do with myself. Um, I thought that tonight was art hop or art walk or whatever in downtown LA, and I was really excited to walk among the art. But it's actually the second Thursday of every month. Hold on, I keep blinding myself. Does this help? Does it, no, that's actually the opposite of helpful. Hold on. Okay, that's better. There we go. I put a book um, underneath. Okay, sorry. This is my Kurt Hummel move that I do when I wear my hair this way. But anyways, there's no art walk tonight. I was actually really excited because I've never done it before. I was also really excited because I heard they have like arts and crafts and stuff. I don't know if you all have seen this, but like they have like these really really long, thin, um, like feather earrings, and I want one so badly, so I could just like have it long, and then to like make a point, I can like toss it back. Just a thought. And I heard that they have them there at the art walk. Um, so tonight, I'm just gonna relax. I have a few work emails to write. I'm gonna go back to the gym later on to do some abs and cardio. I did shoulders earlier, and I've been feeling a lot less like the guy from the Green Mile and a lot more like Precious. So I definitely need to start doing the double days again. I actually got a Polar watch that keeps track of like your heart rate and like how many calories you burn. And I don't know why I slept on it so long. I don't know why it took me so long. But on average, I burn at least like 6 to 900 calories per workout. So it's good to know. I mean, I probably did the same already, but now it kind of makes me watch what I eat, so that way, the calorie balance isn't off balance. But anyways, um, I didn't really have a point for this video blog, but I did feel like sharing a story. A lot of people just assume that because I'm a personal trainer, I've always been, like in shape or whatever. But that wasn't always the case. I've always been like a chubby bunny. Um, I was always like super smart. I was a book nerd. I came from a long family of athletes, so it was never really pushed for me to be one of them because I loved, to hit the books, and they encouraged, that I get good grades. Uh, so I remember when it was the end of my freshman year, and imagine this: I was 13 years old. I think I was like 5'8" or 5'9", 200 and like 30 or 40 pounds, just like perfectly round. And I had a mushroom bowl haircut, parted in the middle, with sun and highlights. And I remember um, sitting in a hot Fresno afternoon, and we sat in the back of my mom's white Ford Taurus. And since I was in the back, the window, the child safety windows only rolled halfway down, so I would press like my greasy forehead against the window, and so that way I could get like the some sort of a breeze through my sun and highlights because it was really hot in Fresno. And I had heard towards the end of my freshman year, there was this rumor of this like new boy that transferred from Roosevelt High School, School of the Performing Arts, to my high school. And I mean, everybody already knew that I was gay. I mean, it wasn't that I was always out, but you know, I'd never dated anybody at all. It's just that I was gay, and we heard that this boy from Roosevelt School of the Arts was bisexual, and he was a year older than me. And then, with my greasy forehead pressed against the window and the wind going through my sun and highlights, I saw a boy, and he was like this really, really tan, like buff, like Mexican vato with like slick back vato hair, and it was fire engine red. And he had a wife beater on, and like because it was the '90s, he had like overalls with like one strap hanging, and I was like, who is that guy? And I remember he was walking with his binder in one hand, and with one deft movement, he put his hand on the fence, hopped over it, and leapt onto the bus. And I was like, oh my goodness. I really, really need to meet that guy. And so, um, inspired by Janet Jackson's If music video and the hot, physically fit men of color, I asked my dad, hey, dad, um, could I have a gym membership? And because my dad loves me and because I was the baby and his favorite, he said, of course, you can have a gym membership. So we got a gym membership, and I was like, Dad, I don't know what I'm doing. Can I have a personal trainer? And we didn't have very much money at the time, so we were able to afford 3 sessions. And I asked a lot of questions, and I remembered everything that he told me. And I worked very, very hard. And over 3 months, I lost like 80 pounds, and I came back to school, and it was weird because like um, I was already like really popular anyways because you know I was like my freshman year I was the editor of the literary magazine or the co-editor of the literary magazine. I was in theater. I was one of the leads in the school play. I was in the student government. Like everybody knew my older brother. I got along fine with everybody. I was in all the advanced placement classes, so I had plenty of friends. You know what I mean? Um, but then, I mean, when you're skinny, people are nicer to you. Did you know that? And whereas like all my friends were still friends with me, they were all very shocked that I made a transformation. And even though nobody treated me badly when I was chubby, they treated me much better when I wasn't. And people that I didn't know and didn't know anything about me were all of a sudden inviting me to parties. All of a sudden, I was one of the cooler kids as a sophomore. Um, by the way, um, the guy that I had a crush on, um, he was no longer hot, buff, tan vato guy. He was like all skinny and pale with Lisa Loeb glasses, and he was all emo, and I wasn't attracted to him anymore. But we're friends. Um, but anyways, um, you'd think that the new attention would kind of go to my head, but it didn't because it actually just made me very angry. Like, as far as I was concerned, I was the same person on the inside except for I was smaller and hungrier. And I didn't, it made me feel really yucky seeing my friends that were like not cool and pretty get treated badly. Like, I didn't notice just what happens, when you're someone that's like fit, and then like how people that are fit treat people that are chubby. And I don't know. I guess it's one of the inspirations for me to do what I do for a living, um, building muscles and self esteem for a living. Um, but it was just, it's kind of funny that that boy, or wanting to meet that boy, opened my eyes to a lot of things: how to be healthier, um, to really, really enjoy life. I mean, I still love reading and intellectual pursuits, but I also love physical activity. Um, so it's nice. It was a good balance. But yeah, that's That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.